What's up, y'all? It's Jocelyn. I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'll be talking about my hair, these locks on top of my head, why I have them, just answering like a few questions. So yeah, if you want to see that, hear about my lock journey, stay tuned. All right, so I have some questions written down here. I'm gonna be looking down, looking up, so yeah. Okay, so the first question that I have is, how long have I had my locks? I started my locks in October of 2019. See, and then some of these questions and like answers run into other questions. So that's why I got questions written down here so I can try and like stay, mildly organized at least. Yeah, so October 2019. And so in October of this year, it'll be 3 years that I've had locks. Why? Like, what even made me start my locks? It was a plethora of reasons. Mainly, like, I'd had every style that I was gonna have at that point. Protective styles, I had relaxers, I had, just getting my hair flat iron pressed. I was a loose natural for a while, doing all of those styles, twist styles, deep conditioning, perm rod sets, just all of it, right? Like I literally have done it all. Marley twist, whatever, anything pretty much that you can name, like I've had. And it just got to a point where I was tired of dealing with my loose natural hair. I also braid hair, but I no longer wanted to braid my own hair. And locks had always seemed attractive to me, appealing to me. I did worry, like, oh God, like having just the same style, basically, like not being able to switch it up or whatever, was something that I thought about, but it wasn't enough to stop me. And like, I love my hair. Like I love just this whole journey and just everything that has come with it. Yeah, it's just been really, 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 really beautiful. But yeah, let me stay focused here. So how many locks do I have? I have 90 locks, and I have one, I guess it's called a dragon tail, in the back. There was originally 4 locks back here. I know you guys can't see while I'm like touching it, but there was originally 4 locks in the back, and the 2 in the middle, I just combined those 2 together. So I just twisted them together, and I think, like, my hair wasn't locked yet when I did this, so I think I might have twisted it together and tied it. Yeah, and so, yeah, but it doesn't look bad, or I don't think it's, like, noticeable or anything. And even if it is, whatever, like, every set of locks is unique and different, and that's really what makes it just so great. One of the things that makes it so great. The method that I used when I started my locks was 2-strand twists. I did them myself. I did start my own set, both sets. I had one set. I don't know if I could call it I will call it a set, because although like this set was first, but it was in the same month as I did this set. So I'll just explain the issues as to why I didn't keep that set, and then why, how I ended up with this set. But the first time, my parting pattern was really, it wasn't weird, but I did, like, I think I didn't want brick pattern. That's what I thought I didn't want at first. So I kind of did a method where I came around my head almost like a honeycomb, like how you would if you were wrapping your hair, after you got it straightened or something. So I did that, and the way that it laid, like I did it in a way, like what I was trying to accomplish was a parting pattern. I think that gave me this, like, just, I don't know why doing this. I'm looking at this. I'm like, I feel like I look like it, but from Addams Family, but I'm just like, but that was what I thought originally. So I had that for maybe 2 weeks, and it was way less locks than I have now. I think it was like 70 or 65 or something. And I rocked that for like 2 weeks, and I found I was like, I don't like this. Like the way it was sitting, the way it was laying, like I was like, it's not, this isn't what I wanted. So I took that set out and I did these. And with these, I did just regular parting. You know what I mean? Started in the back, came up, came up, came up. Another thing that I noticed about the first set was I had no parts. Like, I can look at my hair now and I can like pull out a straight part. I got a straight part right here in the middle. I can, move my hair around and do styles and have parts in it. And the first set had no parts. Obviously it had parts, but like, there were no straight parts. Like everything was, I don't know. And again, like, do whatever you want to do. That's what's so great about it. Like, it's so freeing. Like, you can have any type of locks that you want. You can do whatever you want with your locks. I mean, some stuff I wouldn't recommend, but everybody's journey is like different and personal to them, and that's just like, it's just so awesome. So yeah, I personally wanted to be able to have actual parts, straight parts in my hair, so I can do different styles and stuff. So yeah. The next question I have is, I basically answered the next question that I had in the last question. So the next one is, how often do I maintenance? Whenever I feel like it, whenever I don't know, at this point, maintenance, retwist. At this point, it's probably been maybe 4 weeks, I think, maybe a little bit longer. I will say in the beginning, before my hair like actually locked, I went a long time without a retwist, and a lot of my hair was married together because the locks wasn't locked yet, like they weren't kind of in their own individual part, and like the hair wasn't staying together. So there was a lot of frizziness going on. There was a lot of marrying going on. So if you're just starting, I wouldn't recommend overly twisting, but, I would say just coming through your hair every once in a while and just, gently separating it before it's like an issue, and like all your hair is like, like this, like all matted together. It wasn't that bad, but it was more matted than I would have liked it to be. So that's just a little beginner tip that I'll toss out there, just from the experience that I had. And I've heard a lot of other people like say the same thing. So yeah. Yeah, I would definitely recommend coming through your hair and just, making sure every strand is with the other strands, the strands are supposed to be with. How often do I moisturize? Like, what do I use to moisturize? At this point, like, I've used a lot of different things. I've used essential oils, like concoctions that I've mixed together. Currently, I have olive oil, mainly olive oil in a little applicator tube, and then I have a couple of drops of some essential oils dropped into that concoction, and that's what I'll use. So I'll either let my hair get damp in the shower, or I'll spray it, when I come out, and then I'll just go through and just moisturize it. That is a big thing. Just like make sure that your hair stays moisturized. What else? There was something else I wanted to say in that, but I kind of forgot. It might come back to me. But yeah, how do I sleep? I'm probably not the greatest at when it comes to that, right? Because like I don't wrap up my hair every night like I should. I do have like silk pillowcases, so that helps. But that is something that I think I would like to get better with, is like getting the habit of actually wrapping my hair, like wearing a silk scarf every night. Lint is always a big thing, or can be a big thing. I do have lint. I try to, like when I see it, I try to get it off. I have tried the brush method, just coming through and just brushing your locks and just getting off what you can before that lint has a chance to really set in there. I do have like some in the back that do have lint in them, build up. I believe that that's just part of the locking journey, really, part of having locks. You can't minimize it though. So yeah, I do have some in the back. I was trying to get it on camera, but I couldn't all the way. Maybe I could do it now, but like, let me see. I don't know if this is gonna show up on camera, but like, I have this, and then like this is the dragon tail, but see how like there's all kind of stuff in here. And so I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to get it out of there, but it might just have to stay in there. ACV rinses, I've done one time. I'm probably gonna do another one because that was like over a year ago, so I am gonna do another ACV rinse. I think every once in a while they're helpful. Again, your own personal journey is your own personal journey. So I'll close this video out with speaking about the spirituality aspect of it. I feel like I got a chance to get to know myself better, be more in tune with myself, be more in tune with the world around me. My relationship with God has improved, and I'm building that. Like, not that it wasn't there, but it just wasn't something I was paying attention to and nurturing. My desire to be just oneness with the world and like everything here, and just that everything is connected. Like, just my views on things have expanded, and I also feel like so beautiful, you know, and free, and because like this is my hair, and there's nothing wrong again with any style that I ever had, any weave I had, any braids I had, anything, right? But it was something about having locks that just like step that up another notch. Like, I just feel like just so like, you know, royal and queenly, and like, you know, just beautiful, you know. And yeah, that would be, I think, the biggest plus of having locks, for sure. Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that tidbit in there. If you are thinking about starting locks, go ahead and do it, you know, see what happens. Yeah, it's been a beautiful journey, at least in my opinion. Like, it's been super beautiful, so freeing. And, you know, I just want to keep on with this. Like, this is like, and just like to see my hair grow and transform from like where I started at, and the little, you know, I'll see if I can I'll probably stick some pictures in here, and maybe at the end, but yeah, to start from little 2-strand twists and trying to figure out how to style those, and then just watching them like grow and feeling me grow, and yeah, it's just been really beautiful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for what I put out next. So yeah, thanks again. Bye.